This video is dedicated to all the people out there who decided to go full-time videography. You just made that jump, leaving your 9-to-5 job that was stable into a career path that's very exciting, very adventurous, and you control it, but it's also very dangerous because it's not stable. And you know what? Just to be real with you, that was me this past year. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I did to survive my first year as a full-time videographer, how I made money, and what I'm going to do so that I can be more lucrative in the future. Okay, first things first. You need money in order to survive. Whether you're paying rent, paying the costs to maintain your equipment, to eat food, money is essential. So you have to suck up your ego and realize that as a new videographer, you need to do as many gigs as possible while also building up your videography skills. And one of the best industries to do that is weddings. And let me tell you why weddings are a great place to start your videography skills. Weddings are high stress, and you have to be very professional. You have to make sure that you're on time and that you create and give a consistent product to the clients, the bride and the groom. Also, you can count on the bride and the groom to give you feedback about your video because it's them. They're the stars of the show. And of course, they're gonna tell you what they liked and what they didn't like. So it's kind of like trial by fire, but I recommend going and shooting weddings to start out. So how do you land a wedding gig? There are a lot of ways. One of the first ways is go on Google and look to see if there are any wedding videography companies around you that you can shoot as a second assistant. In general, if you don't have anything in your portfolio, you need to let them know that, but tell them what your equipment is and you can show them your other work so that they can vouch for you. Okay, so what if you don't have a wedding company around you that you can second shoot for? Another great way to get a gig is to go on social media and post that you're willing to film a wedding for free or for really cheap. And don't underestimate how many people out there that want a free or a cheap video, and they're willing to lower their expectations for you because of how cheap you're providing the product. And this is a great way for you to practice and to check out new skills, etc. But also just remember, you have to start from somewhere and then you can start steadily building up as your quality builds up. So don't be afraid to start for free or start for cheap. You're gonna have to do that at the start, and eventually you can hike your prices up as your content gets better. And that's how you start to make money as a first-year wedding videographer. Weddings don't have to be your end goal. It's just a great lucrative way for you to start making money right away. Because remember, we're human, humans get married, and therefore there's gonna be a lot of weddings. Luckily for you, 2022 is a great year for hopping into wedding videography because you have so many people from 2020 that didn't get married due to COVID, and they all rescheduled their weddings for 2022. So you won't have trouble finding a wedding to film. You just have to find out the right budget for the people that you're gonna shoot. And depending on your skill set, you can make that call for yourself. So this was just a general piece of advice for helping you to find your first source of income as a videographer. You don't have to have all your income coming from the same source, but from multiple sources, because now you're kind of an entrepreneur. You're not a 9-to-5 steady job person. You have to hunt and headhunt and look for the best leads and then go for them. And weddings are a great early lead for you to try out. So I hope you try it out. I'm only in my second year of videography and I still use weddings to help cash flow money into my account while I build up my true passion, which is creating content for fighters. Hope you guys keep watching this channel. You can check out my content and I'll see you around.